I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority, 'cause I wanna be the minority. A pledge. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Akomi Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi, hello Dashi, and then this Lucius Malfoy cane that I got. Anyway, so today I'm going to be reading an article and giving my own opinion on it. Some inside, not some inside information, but a little bit of inside information. I'll read the article and then go from there. So the NFT company announced the deal with the Marvel, yesterday, and the sales had passed $40 million in 6 months. Now, Dan Lee had made a video, came out this morning, where he was using numbers that I think he used numbers before this drop. Because he was saying that the gross profit, the gross, not with their netting, just gross, was going to be about 50 million by the end of the year. Well, they've done 40 million so far the first half of the year. So most likely, as he was doing his thing in his path to when Veve should be $1 or when Omi should be $1, doing his price to earnings analysis on that, go check that video out. It's really good. And again, just YouTube Dan Lee, again, Omi, you'll see his latest video. And what happens with that is that it showed $1 by 2026. Again, in just that typical chart, that analysis, he's not a financial advisor, neither am I, not financial advice. But I had also said that it would be $1 by the end of 2026. So, and that's a conservative thing for him because he was using the numbers that it would be $50 million gross profit by the end of the year, where we've already reached 40 in the first 6 months. So this is looking very, very bullish for our company here. This is ours. Like, yes, it's theirs, they own it, but like this is ours. Like all the art, all the creativity, all the stuff that's going on with it, we're making it our own. Now they had announced with what they said, Juggernaut Marvel, Auckland-based Orbis Blockchain Technologies Ltd., which is better known for its app Veve, sells digital artworks and virtual models which customers can interact with on their phones, display in virtual galleries. And if I haven't said it in a video, everywhere I go, because I always go live, usually twice a day, not today, just crazy things going on. I will always show everyone. I showed my landlord, his kid, and the landlord's granddaughter as well. And they all thought, oh, this is cool, it's amazing. All of these different types of things, and again, a lot of the negative things that people say, like, NFTs are a scam, like NFT, it's a rug pull. It's a lot, and I just mentioned this in an Earth 2 video, is that a lot of people just can't handle the fact that the world is changing. Like, their view of the world is wrong now. Their view of the world is not real anymore. The world is changing. Like, their view of the world, it's passing. The time is coming over. Like, the time for the new world is now. But anyway, article says Marvel holds the copyright to about 8,000 characters, including Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, the Hulk, Black Widow. Honestly, we can go on. I don't know why they just made those people, but we can go on forever with that. Now, partnership will allow Veve to use these characters to create future NFTs, which is predicted to create a boom in products and purchases. 100%. NFTs are the most recent digital craze and use blockchain to authenticate a piece of digital content as an original and owned by a certain person, similar to an auction house providing a certificate stating that a painting is the real thing. Which, again, you can kind of fake that. Is that like, okay, well, here's like the real painting, and then have somebody else like do an exact replica of that. Okay, well, here's the fake painting, and then, oh, you know what? I have a certificate of authenticity. Sell the fake painting, keep the real painting. You can't do that. You can't do that with this because of the digital signature that's there. Moving on, Veve co-founder David Yu said the new partnership will also allow customers to buy limited edition digital comics, which he said could in time become as collectible as the real things. I'd say even more, because again, you can get, I don't know what, I only have maybe 8 collectibles, and let's say they're the collectibles that, let's say they're only yay big. That's a decent amount of, if you already have a house full of stuff or a room full of stuff, getting these drops each week, like let's say Funko Pops, like Pokemon cards are different because they're small, even in the cases, they're thin when you get them graded by PSA. You could have hundreds of those and it fit in a couple of shoe boxes. But with Funko Pops and things like that and actual physical collectibles, they take up a lot of room. And with these digital collectibles, you could have hundreds, if not thousands, and they're fine. Like they all fit in a computer, in a phone, in an app. it's so ingenious that, again, disrupting the collectible space because you don't have to worry about storage, where you're going to store them, the temperature control, or worry about them getting stolen. They're fine there. The company will also soon be launching a partnership with Mattel, which makes Barbie. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I had a girl that I dated for a while that she had Barbies in her room, which, again, collectibles, fine. I like that she did that. But they were in her room, like on top of the TV, facing us when we were in bed, and I was like, babe, I can't perform while these a dozen eyes are watching me. I just can't do that. But people go crazy for Barbies. People go crazy for Hot Wheels, which they had announced, and oh god, Hot Wheels is gonna be so heckin' cool. I've seen some people at garage sales be like, yeah, I've spent like $80,000 on my Hot Wheels collection, and at the time, I was like, that's insane, and me spending that on one card, Pokemon card, I'm a little insane too. But Marvel Entertainment President Dan Buckley said Veve was chosen because it understands collecting is about the experience just as much as the product. Now, being chosen, a lot of times to make me feel better when I was a kid, because I was adopted, they say like, oh, well, it wasn't just luck. The people that adopted you chose you. And I was just like, whatever. But it does mean something when people have the opportunity, have their pick of the litter. Again, Marvel could very well have done their own thing with NFTs, but they didn't. They chose Veve because of the licenses that they have, because of the people who's attached to it, and they said, yeah, us getting in bed with them right now, gonna be heckin' awesome. Again, when you have Alfred Kahn, David Yu, Dan Krause, all these people that just are known for this type of thing, super successful in their own right. Again, Alfred Kahn, pretty sure is multi-billionaire. Without this, he's just doing this. He doesn't need the money, Alfred Kahn. He's doing this just because to solidify his name yet again in history. Like, again, do you know how much people pay for their names on things so their name could be on things? People pay a lot of freaking money, sometimes millions or tens of millions of dollars to have their name on something. Again, it's a big deal. And Marvel chose them. If Marvel chose them, you can be damn sure other companies are knocking down their door. We look forward to extending that experience for our fans over the years to come, said Buckley. Many Kiwis will never have heard of Veve, but do a YouTube search and it reveals a massive international fan base and customers spending thousands of dollars on digital collectibles. If you're here and you're watching me for that whole reason, well, thank you, article, for mentioning that. And they continue on to say, one video shows a single user spending roughly $70,000 on the app's secondary market in a buying frenzy. Now, there's a guy called Ray Fisky. Go on Twitter, and I'll try to put the link down below. I think it's Ray Fisky. Fisky Ray? I don't know. But he has like 400 of these collectibles. He's got like 8 or 10 or 20 sets, whatever. That's him. Look at him. He's like black guy and hat, Mr. GQ Smooth over there on Twitter. That is one person buying $70,000 worth of collectibles in the last 6 months. Now, you could say, that's crazy. I don't believe it. Okay, you don't believe that? I spent $80,000 on one Pokemon card last year. That I'm selling this year just so I can go and buy more Omi. Because Omi, oh my god. After this news broke, Omi went up 130-something% to 0.0035, and now it's down back again. I spent another $500 today buying more Omi. Because it went down to 0.0018. I was like, oh. Even at 0.0035, even at 0.005 at half a penny, it's so cheap. It's so undervalued. Even at a penny. Oh my god, it just in my opinion, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. But since December, Veve has sold over 580,000 NFT collectibles to a user base of more than 300,000 customers, and it reported sales of over $40 million. That is just from June. We haven't even started the second half of the year yet. And again, when they did that, you can be damn sure they're going to do 1.5 times that. They're going to probably do 60 million for the second half of the year, minimum. Why? Because at first they weren't even doing drops every week. One, nobody knew about it. Nobody knew about Veve, and then they weren't doing drops every week. Then they did, and now they're starting to do them twice a week. So yeah, I guarantee you they do minimum 1.5 times what they did in Q1. And again, that's not including the sales. The more NFTs Veve sells, the more NFTs Veve sells, because they have the secondary market. They're so vertically integrated in the marketplace that they have that they get a piece on the secondary market as well. Where, let's say that $80,000 I bought for that Trophy Kangaskhan card last year, Pokemon, Game Freak, Nintendo, they don't get a piece of that. They don't. And the $290,000 I'm going to sell it for this year, same thing. Nintendo, Game Freak, Pokemon do not get a piece of that. But Veve is so beautifully made that if something sells for 90 gems and then resells for 200 gems, there's a low serial number, so 2,000 gems. There was a horse, Donnie, I think, or Donnie from Powerpuff Girls. Somebody spent $25,000 on that, and guess what? Veve gets a small piece of that. So even in the secondary marketplace, Veve goes and gets money for that. So that's something that is why this company is literally light years ahead of any other company in this space right now, as far as the digital collectible space. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow.